What's going on, guys? Welcome, world, to the Daily Talk with the King. And today, man, I got something so deep for dinner. Man, I'm bringing the steak. I'm bringing all the fixings. We gonna eat big. I mean, the food is gonna be so good that your doggone toes gonna be wiggling in your shoes type food. All right. The first thing I want to talk about today is about people being too busy for life. What do I mean by someone being too busy for life? It's peculiar, and I talk about it a lot because it really bothers me. People are too busy losing that they can never find the time to get information, important life-saving information, to position them to win. They're too busy doing that. The main person that should see this video won't look at it. They'll be looking at some video that went viral because someone is farting with a lighter on their butt or something. You know, I'm about to kill themselves. They'll look at the craziest when someone's fighting and beating each other up senseless. They'll look at that, but they won't look at something that's trying to pour something in. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to save somebody's life. There's somebody right now that's on the borderline of committing suicide because they feel like their life isn't worth anything. And I'm here to tell you, your life is worth something today, but you gotta change the way you think. You got to position yourself to get the right information that's going to take you to the next level. Number one thing that people stop doing when life starts kicking their butt is they stop doing this one word: dream. Just imagine when you were a little child, you would put on a cape. You would think you're Superman, Batman. You would think you're all types of creatures. You would think that you could accomplish anything. You even thought possibly, because I know I did, I thought I could fly. I thought I was invincible until I got into a buggy one day, rolling down a hill, and I basically fell out of the buggy and I skinned up my elbow, my knee, and everything. And I realized at that point I was not invincible. But guess what? Up until that point, I felt like nothing could hurt me. I had my little red cape. I was a little Superman because I believed in myself. Think about that. As we get older, we lose that imagination. When is the last time you just stood, laid on the ground, and looked up to the sky and looked at the clouds and you made fun of, like, okay, that looks like grandpa. That looks like a car. That's a cat. That's a dog. That's a squirrel. When is the last time you took life that simple? Well, we stopped dreaming. We stop losing hope in ourselves. That's the next thing. We lose hope. That's why you got to keep dreaming. Because when you dream, it gives you hope. It gives you new spark hope. It gives you the possibility to know that it's possible for you to make it out of the hellhole you're in. That all the situations that you're going through, it's possible for you to get out of it. But let me explain something to you. There's a difference between eyesight and mind sight. Your eyesight is all the hell that's going through in your life right now. Okay, there's probably a teenage girl that just got pregnant. She doesn't know what to do. She's frustrated. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't have no help, no support. She's afraid. She's scared by her all wits and means. But what can she do? Can she think differently? Can she believe in herself? There's someone right now that's to the end of the rope in their life. They're on a job that doesn't pay them hardly anything. It just gives them just enough to pay their bills. They made promises to their significant other that they can't keep. Their children are all types of mess. You know, they don't know who to lean on or who to support. And they're on the brink of taking their own life because they just can't deal with life anymore because they stopped dreaming. They stopped hoping for a better future. They don't believe anymore in themselves. But what I have to tell you is that there's hope. There's hope, and it all depends on the way you think. And that's when it comes to mindsight. Eyesight is your car's getting ready to get repoed. Eyesight is your house getting ready to get foreclosed. Your eyesight, you may have lost a job. Your eyesight is you may be homeless on the street or on the verge of being homeless. You're sleeping on your friend's couch. That's eyesight. That's what's going on now. But what I'm telling you is your mindset has to know that despite those circumstances that you are going through, that there's a way, if you know your why, that you can get out of the hell that you're going through. Understand that those things that's in your eyesight is only temporary. It's only temporary. But you got to know in your mind who you are up here has to be stronger than who you are in the mirror. Because who you are in the mirror is only a reflection of what's going on in your life. And life's going to have a continuously beat us up. So what do we have to do? We have to understand a couple of things that we always got to keep a positive attitude. Easier said than done. And I know it's easier said than done to have a positive attitude. But how do you have a positive attitude? Number one is knowing information, certain types of information that's going to position you to have a positive mindset, a positive mindsight. Okay, listen, okay? This is the big one right here. Look, I don't care if you're Oprah Winfrey. I don't care if you're Warren Buffett or Bill Gates. At the end of the day, we all have 24 hours. At 12:01 a.m., you are on an even playing ground. I don't care if you don't have a dime in your pocket, a penny in your pocket, or you're a multi-millionaire or multi-billionaire. At the end of the day, all you have is 24 hours. That's it. So I don't care how much money you have, there's no one in this world that has 26 hours a day. Everyone has 24 hours. Now, what has happened for people that's unsuccessful and they feel like their life is not going in the direction that they want it to go, let me clear up the misconception. Number one is the people that are doing better than you or you perceive that they're doing better than you. Number one is that the only difference between them and you is a couple of things. Literally a couple of things. One is that they have information that you don't have. That's the first thing. They're not better. They're not smarter. Half of them not even nowhere near as smart as you are. But the thing about it is they have information that you don't have. They have knowledge of something, of a principle or a philosophy that you do not have right now. So they have that in their arsenal. So that's number one. They're not better than you. They're not smarter than you. They just have information that you don't have right now. That's the first thing. The second thing is they're making decisions that you're not making based off the information that they have. Think about that for a second. So basically what you're saying, Motivational King, what you're saying is number one, they're not better than me. They're not smarter than me, but they just have information that I don't have. Okay, got it. I got it. What's the second thing? Second thing is that they're making different decisions than me because they have information that I don't have. So think about it. If someone tells you don't go to the store because the store's on fire, you're not going to go to the store because the store has gasoline might blow up. So you have information, but the person doesn't have the information. Boof, right? You have the information, so you're not going to show up to the gas station to get blown up. So if you put yourself in the same shoe, you think about it, they have information, so they know where not to go. They know who to associate with, who not to associate. They know what books to read. They know what seminars to take. And while you're sitting there thinking that they're better than you, they're not. They just have information that you don't have, and they're making different decisions based on that information that you're not making. But at the end of the day, all they have is 24 hours. And what they figured out how to do is leverage that 24 hours. Basically, they found a way systematically to make their 24 hours more valuable than yours based upon the information that they have and the decisions that they're making. So they're bringing more value to the marketplace than you are. So while you're sitting there frustrated, you got all this college education, you're up to your eyeballs in loans, you're only missing one principle. That simple principle, to realize that they're not better than you. They just have information. How are you going to get the information? But you have to position yourself to get the information. Like I said, there are people that need this video more than anybody, but they're not here. They're looking at some craziness on Facebook, or they're looking at something on YouTube that's irrelevant to self-development and to help themselves to take their life to the next level. They won't do it. They don't want to invest in themselves, and they expect other people to invest in them. What's the next thing? Time. Okay? Understand this. Time is your most valuable asset, not money. That's number one. Money, minus, it comes, it goes. You get money. Money comes and goes, but you can't get more time. I don't care who you are. Understand you only have 24 hours and you can't buy time. You cannot buy time. Money comes and goes. You can lose money. You can gain money. You can give it away to charity. You can do whatever you want to do with it. You can get money all day. So people that's attached to materialistic stuff, let me tell you something. Let that stuff go. It comes and goes. But the one thing that you need to cherish more than anything is your time. Your time is your most valuable asset. So if you can break down your time and know exactly what you're doing, you have the right mindset, and you control the one thing you have control over, which is your mind. Learn to master your mind. Because if you're able to master your mind, then you can master everything else around you. That is how successful people do it. Those are one of the effective things that they do is that they're able to master their mind. The one thing they actually have control over. Master your mind, and then you can master your life. Stop getting down on yourself and thinking that you're not capable. You have everything within inside of you. I may not know you personally, but I know one thing about you. If you're looking at this video, you want more out of life, and there's something inside of you that's crying out that wants to step up and be something bigger than you are now. Let me tell you something. You have everything within you to take your life to the next level. I hope this meal was filling. I hope it filled you up to the brim. I got plenty of drinks to go along with it. I hope you're just stagnant with this information, because I want to change lives. I want to make a difference. This is not about propaganda. This is just information that's going to take your life to the next level. Woo, man, I'm sweating, because guess what? I'm so passionate about what I do. I care about you because I too was in a position where I just didn't know. And when I found my purpose and my calling, man, I went for it like a bulldozer going through the interstate, baby. I'm clearing the way. And let me tell you something. When you find your purpose, when you find your passion, you're going to clear the way. And let me tell you something. When you come through, people start dispersing. They make way for you. Make way! Because something big's coming, and they know that if they get in the way, then you better get out of my way before I move right over you. So don't get mulled over. Find your purpose. Find out what it is that you want out of life. I hope this was filling to you. I hope that this information takes you to the next level. Please comment, subscribe to us. Do whatever you feel fit to be a part of this movement. This is the Motivational King. I'll see you on the other side.